Hello and welcome to How Not to Play, the channel in which I play video games badly. Today we are doing another quick draft. March of the Machines is currently out, but it's 10,000 gold versus 5,000 for a quick draft, and anyway. So we'll do one more new Phyrexia draft. Or wait, new Phyrexia? No, Phyrexia all will be one. And then we'll get into March of the Machine drafts here next week when the quick draft switches over. So, alright. So, yeah. Pack 1, pick 1, Glissa Sunslayer. I don't mind if I do. That's just a really strong card. First strike, death touch. Nothing beats her in battle. Of note, I just learned something new today in Magic Arena. If you hold down the Alt key while you're in a draft, it will tell you how many of these you have. So for example, I don't have any Glissas currently in my collection. I have 2 of the Incisor Gliders, and I have 4 Anoint with Afflictions. So if you are wanting to collect 4 of everything, then this is a good way of tracking your inventory and making sure that you're drafting cards that you need for your collection, as well as for your draft. So, pack 1, pick 1, I've already decided that I'm on black-green. But that doesn't mean that I can't, off-pick some other cards too. Like if I really wanted to splash in blue, I could do that. For example, I don't have any Trawler Drakes. If I wanted to, I could throw one of those in. Let's see, but my real pick is probably going to be Incubation Sac. That is just a really strong a pick there. Gives you multiple creatures. Hive Master is also a pretty good one. Goes along with the black-green plan. They're kind of toxic-y. Oil Gorger is more of an oil plan, so not really along the lines of Glissa. I think we're going to be going with Incubation Sac for now. That will give me, three threes over the course of the game. So, yeah. Alright, in this pack, oof. The only green-black card I have is Annihilating Glare, which, granted, is strong removal. So I am not unhappy about that. Dune Mover, also a solid pick, especially for a pack 1 when you're not sure what colors necessarily you're going to end up. A Dune Mover now will help you splash later. But I think I'm going to go with the removal here because that's still just a strong pick on its own. Alright, and we are rewarded with the black in this pack. Long Legs is a pretty good, early game defender. Necrogen Communion is good. Not really reanimation, but protection. You can put it on something to essentially keep it from dying. If you were to put Necrogen Communion on a Gulping Scrap Trap, when it dies, you would proliferate, and then it would come back, and so you would get the enter the battlefield trigger again, so you would actually proliferate twice if he dies, which makes him a really strong attacker at that point. But I can only pick one card out of this pack, so it would either be Communion or Whisper of the Dross. The Proliferate would actually help my Incubation Sac make more critters, so Whisper is also really good here. Plus there's a lot of X1s in this format that it could just straight up kill, so that could be some good removal too. But yeah, we'll go with Necrogen Communion because I don't have any of those. I already have 4 Whispers, so we're making bad decisions already. Phyrexian Atlas is good mana fixing. Prophetic Prism, also some fixing. Grimnark is, I guess, a solid... there's really not much in this pack that I want. Mere Convert makes Phyrexian mana. Like I said about the X1s, here's another X1 that Whispers of the Dross would just kill. I think we're going to go with Convert here. It's some mana fixing. Alright. See, in this pack, we've got Cutthroat Centurion as our only black creature. Rustvine Cultivator is our only green creature. I don't really have a whole lot of oil going on right now. Or these would be really good cards. The Mirror Kinsmith can find my Mirror Convert. So, I mean, that's a way to get card advantage. But still, it's 4 mana for a 3/1. That's not very good. I think I'd rather go with the Ichor Plate Golem here, because that might help me out later on. Let's see. Got Infectious Inquiry, Testament Bearer. 4/1. Yeah, another creature that dies to Whispers of the Dross. We'll go with Infectious Inquiry for some draw. Whispers of the Dross. Here we go. Alright. I think it wheeled. Offer Immortality. It's a nice little combat trick. Prosthetic Injector does make something beefier and give it toxic, so I mean that's not a bad equipment. Sure, we'll go ahead and take that over Immortality. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? Not really a whole lot. We've got a blue Spell Bomb, the black Spell Bomb. Returns a creature from graveyard to hand. I mean, that's not bad. Graveyard Recursion is always good. Phyrexian Atlas was mana fixing, but I think we're going to go with the Graveyard Recursion. Because on 3, I really want to pop Glissa, not Atlas. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh god, this is just all blue. Alright, so none of these are going in the deck. Here, I don't have any of this guy, so we'll pick him. There you go. You're in the collection now. Oh god, they both wheeled. Oh shit, now what? Well, I've already got a Whisper of the Dross. I don't really have anything on the top end, so we're going with a Scrap Trap here. That will, I don't know, give me something. Grimnark, sure. And look who wheeled. Our buddy, the Mirror Tutor. Alright, pack 2, what you got for me? Oh, hello, Kaito. Oh, it's black, so we can splash blue for it. Or we could even just straight up go black-blue and splash green for Glissa, since Incubation Sac is the only other green card I have. So yeah, we'll definitely put Kaito in. I mean, that's like a no-brainer.
I'll take on an army myself if I have to.
You might have to, Kaito. Just saying. Alright, and now we get some green cards. Alright. Oh, Basilisk is really good, too. Engulfer is a really big trampler. So, Vraska's Fall. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I think we'll go with the black removal here. Dune Mover would be my second pick. Because of the fixing to make sure I can get either the green or the blue out. Because I'm not fully committed to black-blue at this point, nor am I committed to black-green. I'm just kind of like black with splashes. So we're going to keep going on the black plan here. Oh, what did we get here? Venser Corked Puppet. Another black-blue card. Rare. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to think about that one too much, or else I'll talk myself out of it. Black Flyer 2-drop. Thank you. Yeah, that's the only thing even remotely in color. Canopy would be some situational removal. Expand the Sphere would be land fixing. Yeah, we'll go with the Flyer. Infectious Bite is good removal. Basilisk, once again, I said is a very strong green critter. Head Cleaver, Grimnark, Dune Mover. And then I'm going to go with the Dune Mover here. Because that will help me find my splash color. Alright. Oh, another Dune Mover. Also Armored Scrap Gorger. Adds mana of any color, so that's mana ramp. So I could turn 2 Scrap Gorger, turn 3 Kaito. Whereas with Dune Mover, I would have to draw the land still, and it's not actual ramp, so I think going with Scrap Gorger here might be a good pick. Alright, so we're getting some better green cards in this pack. Another Dune Mover. Holy crap. Plague Nurse is really good with toxic creatures. Ruthless Predation is some pretty decent removal. I think I'm going to go with the Plague Nurse. I don't really have a whole lot on the top end that does let me tell me I want to go more toxic-y. I might want to go expand the sphere here. Lets me find lands or proliferate. Okay. Annihilating Glare, good removal. I'm taking the 1-drop Toxic. So another expand the sphere. Sky Scythe Engulfer is really good. I'm going with the Dune Mover. It'll progress the Toxic plan. Titanic Growth is a really good combat trick. I'm going to go with Roots. Alright. None of these will go in the deck, so we'll take Lookout for the collection since I don't have any yet. 5-5 for 6 or a 2-4 for 4. Well, he's got Toxic and Menace, so he's more likely to be cast at 4 mana and to progress a Toxic plan with the Toxic 2. So, Head Cleaver it is. Skull Bomb, sure, we'll take another one. Alright, our rare for this pack, pack 3, is Monumental Facade. To throw oil counters around, which, honestly, if Incubation Sac goes back in, that would give me more oil counters on Incubation Sac. So that is actually a good pick. It does have a purpose in the deck. Otherwise, Evolving Adaptive would probably be the best pick here. Perhaps Nimrazer Paladin to help get back some of those toxic creatures that have died. Another Basilisk, another Plague Nurse. This pack just has so much gas. I don't care what wheels out of this pack because I will be taking it. Alright, a Dragon Wing Glider does nothing for my deck, but I don't have one in my collection. So, whenever you proliferate, leech 2 life. I mean, that's pretty good. I've got some proliferate in the deck. Alright, I'm going to take him mostly for collection. Duress is probably the best card here. Perhaps Gladiator, since I do have some Toxic going on. But we're taking the collection card there, because I don't know how to play Magic. Mind Splice Apparatus. Once again, I don't have it for my collection, but I am splashing blue for Venser. But I'm not really in a spells deck for that to matter. But honestly, the only other card in my deck that would go in my deck would be Testament Bearer. Maybe Malkader's Watcher. So sure, we'll take Apparatus. Now I've got one in my collection. Sheoldred's Edict, very good removal. It gives you choices what to kill. Another Scrap Trap. We're going to go with Edict here. Yeah. Alrighty, we've got a Tamiya's Logbook, which I do have a few artifacts in my deck, so I might actually be able to get that down to reasonable levels. Experiment, no, I don't think so. Grimnark, meh, I think we'll take the Duress this time. Whisper is a really good pick. Dross Pit's not a bad pick because of the sack draw card ability. If Whisper was not in this pack, I would probably take the Pits. But Whisper is here, so we'll go with that. Another Phyrexian Atlas, another Pestilent Siphoner, or Feed the Infection. Draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. If the opponent has 3 poison counters, they lose 3 life as well for 4 mana. It is good card draw, but I'm going to go with the Flying Toxic because I am very short on win cons right now. Alright, so here we've got another Scrap Trap or Infectious Inquiry. I'm going to go with Inquiry here. The draw 2, give your opponent a poison counter. We're going pretty much mono black toxic here anyway. So this is my first pack that has now wheeled around to me. I am left with Scrap Trap or Offer Immortality or the Titanic Growth for a combat trick. I don't need another Kinsmith. I'm not even going to use the one I have probably. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take Scrap Trap here. May or may not show up in the deck, but whatever. Between Duress or Gladiator, I'm probably going to go with Gladiator because of the Graveyard Recursion. Let's see, I don't need another Spell Bomb. I've already got 2. So we're going to go with Testament Bearer. May or may not show up in the deck, but who knows. Alright, I don't need any of these cards, so we'll take Zealot's Conviction because of collection purposes. Sure. I don't think he'll show up in the deck, but why not? Okay, so we are basically mono black, splash green, splash blue. I've got exactly 3 blue cards with Kaido, Mind Splice, and Venser. Which Venser is really cool if I've got Proliferate, which I don't really have a whole lot of Proliferate in the deck. I don't think. Kaido is just amazing. Planeswalker, he's staying in there. Absolutely. My basic game plan is going to be more along the toxic lines. So, Golem, unfortunately, doesn't do a whole lot for me. He's out. The Mirror, yeah, not really going to do a whole lot for me. They're out. Convert is toxic and does have a mana ability, so he can stay in because he serves the deck other than being a mirror. I think I'm going to get rid of Mind Splice Apparatus. You generally want to have in your draft deck, I would say about 8 or 9 spells or non-creatures. At the moment, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I need to cut half of these. So Sack is probably gone. Thirsting Roots, the Proliferate is good, especially with Venser. But I'm probably going to have to cut it. I've got Proliferate here with Whisper of the Dross. Duress, very good card. I'll go ahead and cut one of the Skull Bombs and Duress. That felt bad. Necrogen Communion can probably go, but I do like the Toxic 2. I want to keep removal. Alright, well, let's see what we've got up top here before we go ahead and kill those. Let's see, Venser. I do have some proliferation with Whisper of the Dross and Expand the Sphere, but that's really it. Oh, Scrap Trap. Go ahead and take one of those out because I really don't need him. Alright, Aspirant. If I had more Proliferate, he would be a better card. But I'm going to be more on a Toxic plan than on a Life plan, so we'll go ahead and get rid of him. Let's see, Toxic, you stay. Toxic, you stay. Toxic, you stay. You're ramp, so maybe you'll stay. You're just recursion, you actually might get cut. You're absolutely staying. Testament Bearer, yeah, you can cut. Alright, so I still need to cut 3 more cards. Generally I do 16 lands. It's got me at 17 right now because I'm tricolor. Honestly, I took out most of the oils. The only oil I have left is Scrap Gorger, so Facade doesn't do much for me anymore, so we'll go ahead and take that out. Let's see, 2 more, 2 more. Alright, we'll take out Venser because I just don't have enough Proliferate. He's a really good card. I just don't have enough Proliferate to make him as good as he needs to be. Probably Injector. Alright. So this is what we're going to go with. Kaido I'm really excited about. Glissa I'm really excited about. And then my 2-drop, I've got 3 different ways of finding the mana that I need. So let's try it. See what happens. Alright, we've got Dune Movers, so we've got a way of pulling our green. So yeah, we're definitely happy with this hand. We've got Glissa on turn 3. This is going to be this is going to be a blowout for somebody. Either Glissa is going to run away with this game, or they're going to kill me, and I'm going to be very, very sad. So we will Dune Mover to pull my forest so that I can cast Glissa next turn. Alright, so he's got... Yeah, attacking at this point would be bad. So yeah, Gold War... If I attack with my Dune Mover, the Rebel would just kill it, so that's kind of silly. Leonin Lightbringer, that's fine. Okay, now we are in business. So I am going to go to combat. We'll go ahead and swing in with Glissa. They're just going to let it hit. Okay. So I will draw a card. Sure, we'll go ahead and cast another biggie. Alright, so that will stop him from attacking me, hopefully. He's got a whole handful of cards. He's got to have some removal in there. 3 damage. I'm not particularly afraid of 3 damage. I am particularly afraid of him having a combat trick that will kill my Plague Nurse. So I'm still pretty sure he has that combat trick. So yeah, we'll go ahead and swing in. We'll make him have it. Yep, that'll do it. Removing the oil counters from it isn't going to reduce its power any. So I'll just draw a card. Let's see, let's go with Inquiry. And then we'll bring out another Dune Mover. I'll decline this one because I don't need any extra lands at the moment. I mostly just wanted a body on the board. So now I can proliferate if I need to. Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to swing in with Glissa because he still can't kill her. So that's just a free 3 damage every turn. And a free card for me, and I am just swimming in card advantage here. Let's go ahead and drop the Scrap Trap that will proliferate a poison counter. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of getting rid of this board that the opponent has. Wishing I would have kept that skull bomb in now. The Dune Movers trade with these two, but if I swing in with all three, he's probably going to block the Dune Mover with the Gold Warden. I don't have any way of stopping that. Let's see, I've got 2, 4, 7 mana currently, so I can Inquiry. Oh, hello, Kaido.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a drone here.
Let's show these scrapheads what real tech can do.
If I attack here, he'll just block with that, so I'm not terribly happy with that. So we'll just keep Kaido out. He might have a way of getting rid of him, but this drone is going to be very nice. Because he's not going to want to attack into that. Alright, well, that sucked. Now you can swing all at Kaido and kill it, yep. So I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity here to clear out some of his attackers. Kaido's still going to die, but I'm going to reduce his board state a little bit.
My Emperor needs me.
And now I can make him sack his last creature. We'll swing in for 4. And let's see, how much do I have left? I've got enough for both of these. And so we'll see what he's got. I'm not exactly presenting lethal, but I am presenting a decent enough board state that, oh my god, what the f is that? Okay, well, that's a thing. I've got a thing too. I think I'm gonna wait till next combat. So if I swing in now, something might get through, but he'll kill the scrap trap. Whereas if I wait until next turn, I might be able to get multi. Oh. Well, never mind. I just lost this game. The first strike on the Masticore kills the Grimnark. The Oxidia finisher kills the Scrap Trap. I don't have any combat here. There is no way in which I survive this fight. Okay, so now that actually changes things. I go to combat now. I swing everything. And now that Scrap Quadra has 3 oil counters on it, he is a 3-3. Mirror Convert is a 2-1. That is 5 damage that you can't block, buddy. So even though you kill my other critters, you still die. Hot damn. How did that happen? Alright, here we are to game 2. I've got my Scrap Gorger to ramp into Kaido, but no green. So we'll start off with Skull Dweller and hope that I pull a land here. Not a land. And opponent's got 1 toxic on him now. Alright. mover is bad. Alright, well that's a land. I can go with that. Alright, so we're going to attack in. If he blocks it, then our board's clear. I don't have to waste a glare. Alright. Oh, that's bad. So I can't drop Kaido into that because it'll just kill him. I'm going to go ahead and drop Kaido anyway. And we will use his plus to make the raptor just kind of sit there for a bit.
You can't fight what you can't see.
I wish I had a creature that I could attack with. Don't you do that. Attack, block, or use activated abilities. Alright, well, I have no way of getting rid of that. So I think he might just win. I have no way of blocking. I don't like his... He's definitely got a combat trick. I'm not going to attack into that. And there's one specifically for toxic. Yep, that's a good attack. I can't do anything about it. Okay. He'll just sack Dune Mover if I do that. Oh, let's see what you got, buddy. Alright, let's see what he sacrifices before combat, so that I don't block the wrong creature. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go here and here. Trying to play around a combat trick. If Scrap Gorger dies, I'm less concerned. Oh, all creatures. Okay, so I made the right play. You got another one? Yep, he's got another one. Yep, that's the one that I was playing around specifically. Alright. Well, GG opponent, you got me. Oh, I don't have to... I've got enough mana that I can pay for it. I don't have to sack anything. Alright. Should have read that clause last time. I probably would have cast that last turn. Oh, hell.
I think this will be a quick one.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty quick, too.
I bought us some time. I brought backup.
Yeah, I don't have a magic way out of this.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to lose that one way or another. There was, yeah. That planar cleansing on Kaido just destroyed me. Alright, well, we've got Dune Mover into Glissa, so this is a keep. Sure, we'll go ahead and drop Skull Bomb on turn 1. I don't have anything else to do with my mana. No sense wasting it. He's searching for a land. Okie dokie. Oh, I don't even have to use Dune Mover. I mean, I will. But I think at this point I get a Swamp. Or I could just decline action and see what I draw. Because I've got enough mana in my hand to cast pretty much anything I want, so... Oh, Thrumming Bird. That's a very nice card. He is not blocking. Okay. So it's possible that he's on a Poison Proliferate plan 2 with green blue. He's probably on an Oil Proliferate plan. Nope, that's toxic. Sure is. Okay. So first things first, let's go to combat with Glissa. Running Dune Mover into Observer isn't going to solve anything for me, so... Holy Jesus lands. Yeah, let's go ahead and run it out. This is probably the bad thing to do. He's gonna kill Thrumming Bird, keep Observer, get me one toxic. Yep. But at least I don't get two. And now he's gonna drop something big. Yep. Alright, well, that's fine. I'm gonna see what he does here. Fitter, target artifact becomes an artifact creature. He doesn't have any artifact, so it's just a 2/3. But he can proliferate. Okay. Which if he does, that's fine. go ahead and kill him. We'll attack with everyone. He'll block one of the outside, but that'll get him an extra poison counter. He's gonna swing in with everything, yep. I'm not winning this race. Alright, so we're gonna go with Kaido here first.
So this is my opponent. I'm not impressed.
We're gonna +1 on Observer.
I can run circles around you. I've got the upper hand now.
We're gonna decline that trigger because I don't want to return Glissa. But this one I will accept.
Let's press our advantage.
So that I can use Kaido again. And he can't attack.
I'll handle this one.
He's gonna proliferate. Twice. Yep, and that's game. He had just enough to proliferate me out. Well, that was anticlimactic. Shit. So yeah, I've got 2 lands and I can't cast anything. So if I was gonna mulligan a hand, this would be the one. I'm sorry, Kaido. Goodbye. Alright, I can at least do something with this hand. We are going to... Dip Dune Mover. I don't need the land fixing. I've got enough lands to do what I need. Alright. Yep, so far it is more the latter. Okay. Alright, well, my convert's not getting through this. Either one of them can kill him. So there's no point in attacking, he'll just die for no reason. I'm better off leaving him back as a blocker for Scamp. So now he's got 4 mana roughly at his disposal. He's putting on Rustbind? That doesn't make any sense. He should have put it on Scamp, it would have made him 3 power. I should have attacked first, because I might have drawn something off of Glissa that I wanted to play instead. He's gonna chump. Awesome. Works for me. He's probably gonna kill Convert with the death trigger. That's fine. So he's gonna tutor up a mirror. Yep. Okay. Another Kinsmith. Okay, sure. So if he double blocks, he can kill the head cleaver. I think this is my better play. So I'm going to have opponent sack a creature, probably Kinsmith. No? Okay. That's fine. I'll attack with both. The Menace will ensure that he can't block here. So I will get that 2 toxic. Which means that when I do Scrap Trap next turn, I'll be able to proliferate it. Even if he does double block Head Cleaver, I can wipe his entire board. He got another Kinsmith? Oh god, that is hilarious. Alright, so we're going to go to combat first. We're going to attack with everything. That's fine. If he double blocks, that is even better. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yep, draw another freaking land. That is fine by me. Other youth, so that doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to go with Scrap Trap here because that will survive a Kinsmith. Well, Plague Nurse would too. Maybe I should have gone with Plague Nurse. I don't think it's going to matter though unless he drops some super bomb here, which it looks like he's digging for. Is he going to crack that too to draw a card? Yep, sure is. Well, he's digging for something. Oh, that is very nice. Whatever he does find, I can kill. So we are going to keep 3 mana open for Vraska's Fall, which means that I have 4 mana to spend, which happens to be the cost of a Plague Nurse. So we'll go ahead and do that, and pass the turn. So now I can pretty much guarantee that I kill him next turn. Because if he does play a big bomb, I can make him sack it. And if he doesn't play a big bomb, I can just go around it. He is going for playing a big bomb. That is great. So yeah, resolve, reveal your cards, cast your free creature. It's a Vorinclex. Please sacrifice a creature for me. Thank you. And yeah, I'd quit at that point too. I mean, I had lethal on the board, so it's not like he quit too soon. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, I've got Dune Mover. I can find stuff. I don't know which one to go find, though, because I don't have anything else in my hand to go off of. Well, opponent mulligans, so that's kind of in my favor. A little bit. I'll take every advantage I can get. Oh god. I hate that card so much. It does not have Toxic itself though, so I think we're gonna go with Dune Mover. I did draw my forest, so let's pull my island. Unfortunately, I don't really have a turn 3 play. Oh, that's bad. I can't really attack with Dune Mover because Glider will just kill it. But if I block with Dune Mover, then the half of the token card will kill it. So, I mean, I suppose I let it go. Alright, so I think I Kaido this turn.
won't stop me.
+1 to stop him from attacking or blocking.
You can't fight what you can't see. Unfortunately for you, my head's in the game.
We'll go ahead and bounce him back to hand so that I can -2 to bring out a blocker.
Technological edge.
Alright, let's see what happens. If I can block one, the other one won't kill. Alright, he just doesn't attack. Okay, okay. So let's bring out Glissa. Children. To sacrifice Glider, probably. Yep. That just gives extra toxic, not extra power, so my blockers are good. So...
I'll handle this one.
if he wants to swing in, he's going to have to swing with the Plague Nurse. At which point Glissa can hopefully take care of him. Oh god, I was not expecting that. But this works. We'll still go ahead and make blocks. They're both Death Touch. So this works for me. Alright. Let's go with... So do I want Doom? I'm going to go Scrap Trap here. So that will do a Proliferate. Let's see. Kaido can make a drone.
Let's see you deal with this.
We'll go ahead and attack here. But I'm not going to bounce Glissa. And we'll see what happens. He's just going to swing both. Okay. I'm assuming he's got a combat trick. Okay, that's fine. The Death Touch kills it anyway. And I leech 2 life from you. What exactly did that serve? Yeah, nothing. Exactly. Alright, game 6, and we are not keeping this hand. The only spell I can cast until turn 5 is Whispers of the Dross. Yeah. Alright, this one I can keep. I've got mana dorks that'll let me get up to something, assuming I can draw it. I think we tuck Expand the Sphere here. It's just going to find me lands, but I've already got plenty of lands. We'll start off on green, going for that Scrap Gorger mana. Hey, look, I found me some blue. Throwing out a little bit of disinformation here. He's gonna think I'm on blue-green Proliferate, when really I'm on mono-black Splash. So I don't know what that is supposed to accomplish, but Whenever the opponent thinks you're doing something that you're not doing, that's of benefit. He apparently has a play with fire in his hand because it stopped on his end step. That's the only one red spell I know of. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn 3 Head Cleaver. That seems like a good play. Oh, you punk! Oh! He had just the right answer for it. That is all. Is he gonna attack in? No, he is not. Alright. Well, before we go to my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and pop an oil counter on him. Let's see here. I do technically have 5 mana. I could Scrap Trap, but there's not really a whole lot to proliferate here. You know what, why not? Scrap Gorger's now a 3/3, which means that I can attack with him next turn. And I do have a Glare in my hand if he does drop something really big, so I can get rid of it. Or he can just kill all my shit. I don't like Burn. Burn is bad. There, take that. Okay. That's fine. So he is going to make Siphoner 0 power, which means the blocking does nothing. I want to go ahead... Shit, that's 2 life though. No, we'll go ahead and tap Armored Scrap Gorger for this one, I guess. This is about the last time I can attack, though, with my board. I probably shouldn't have even attacked with him. I should have left him up. Oh god, now he's got a 5/5. Okie dokie here. Let's go for Plague Nurse. Crew 3. Okay, so he'd actually have to tap both of his guys in order to crew it. I'm not sure why I did that, and he should have just ended turn. He's gonna come in. He doesn't even have. He's got the oil counter that he can crew it with. I think I just killed myself. Yeah. So now the death touch doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I'd still have to block. Otherwise I'm just dead. I do still want to attack with him. Alright, this is going to really hurt. Activate it with oil, swing in both. If he activates the oil, swings in both, I have to block with both of my creatures or I die. Yep. And even then I'll go to 1. Because I have to put him in front of there, and I have to jump there, otherwise I die. Doesn't matter. If I cast that, I die. Oh well. I'm dead anyway. Because all I have to do is drop an artifact, and that thing kills me. Maybe he won't have it. But he did scry to the top, so I'm guessing he has it. Or he just has a burn spell that he can throw at my face. I'm only at 1. Literally anything kills me. Yep, and that will make it a 4/4 permanently, which is all that he needs to kill me, because he can crew with oil, swing in, and that's game. He's just unloading his hand now to complete his daily quests. He's got me dead on board. Well, that's about as good as I do. And so we ended up 3-3 again. It's like I'm either 3-3 or 0-3. I'm like nowhere in between. That's it. I can't get past 3 wins. Let me know in the comments below what I did wrong. I'm sure there was plenty, and I'm sure it started with like pack 1, pick 2, because Glissa was not a problem. Glissa was definitely the right pick. But going forward from there, yeah, I probably did everything wrong every step of the way. Please point it out to me in the comments below so that I can stop sucking quite so much. But hey, if you like this content, if you like seeing me screw up all the time, hit that like button so that I can do it some more. Subscribe to the channel so you'll see all of my shitty-ass drafts that I do and all of the bad content that I produce, because heaven forbid I can do anything above mediocre. Let's see, I hit on like, comment, subscribe. The only thing left is see you in the next video.